Hello, 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 and welcome to my from my phone. It happens. Welcome to day. I think this is 4. I'm trying to turn the notifications off on my phone. So, welcome, 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 and thank you for being here. I don't know why my sound is so low. Maybe I need to. Okay, there we go. I don't know. I think my grandson was playing with my settings. So, thank you for those of y'all who are tuning in live. So let me go ahead and drop some things in the chat. Broadcasting live, and if you like my backgrounds, after I go through this, if you're watching on the replay, even if you're watching on live, you can get Ecamm Live. Ecamm is a Mac product. That's what you need to know. It's a Mac product. When I started out on my journey as an online business owner, I actually I switched over to Mac for business. Do I like a good Windows computer? Absolutely. I absolutely do. So I'm dropping some things. Let me alert some people. So today I'm going to talk about making a sale during your workshop. Now I've seen different people do, certain things, and I know a lot of people are like, well, should I what's the word I'm looking for? I'm having the brain freeze. Should I charge for my workshop? Should I, and it depends. Some people do a free workshop and then pitch their product. Some people, it depends on your audience and what they will tolerate. I've seen some people do like a low cost workshop and then sell their product or pitch the product in the actual workshop. So it just depends on what your audience will tolerate and all that jazz. So if you have not signed up for my free virtual workshop, you need to do so. I drop the link in the chat, and definitely sign up for that, because I will be closing out the registration on Monday because the workshop begins on Tuesday. So if you have registered, you might want to consider signing up for the VIP bonus. I'll be talking as it get closer. Like tomorrow I'll live stream Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and Monday, because I'm closing out Monday. I will be talking more about VIP, where you can get help with your workshop. This is where you can do it at low cost for $27. You're going to get your slides. I'm going to take you through the teach method. I give you an extra coaching session, all the things. So sign up for VIP so you can actually make a win or get a win. Definitely sign up for that. So during VIP, you get lifetime access to the 2-day workshop recording, troubleshoot any technology issues, separate coaching workshop, which you will have access to as well. I'll look at your presentations, registration, email template, slide deck for your workshop. You'll get that, and I'll show you some of the slide decks that I'm going to help you with. That I'll provide you with as well. Technology, equipment help, and workshop flow, which I will talk briefly about tonight. So just as a recap, I'm going to go through this very quickly. So my method is for planning. That's what it actually is for. It's to help you plan an engaging workshop. So the T is for, let me do this. Hold on one second. Oh, something. It changes my settings. I don't know what that's about. All right, so the T is for technology. If you were watching yesterday or the day before, you'll know that T is for the technology. What platform are you going to use? The E is for show not tell, and the A is for activities, practice skills, what your promise, what is going to be your actual your promise, and what are you going to deliver. So my promise for my virtual workshop boot camp is that you'll come away ready to host your very first virtual workshop. Now, I didn't say master, but you'll have all the tools, and it will be up to you to actually execute that. And then the C is for conversation. So questions, Q&A, reflection. How are you going to address these things in virtual workshop? Because virtual workshops are not just, hey, I'm on here and I'm lecturing. It should be engaging. Engagement looks different depending on your audience. So if you are talking about, so for instance, I have Math Intervention Academy. So we could talk about strategies. You can do a poll, you can do quick Q&A. Now, like I said yesterday, I use Crowdcast. So Crowdcast has the functionality, and Zoom does. I am not a big fan of Zoom. And when I do use Zoom, I use the virtual camera with Zoom so that I can pull in Ecamm and present my presentations and workshops like this. And then the H is for help. That's those next steps. Can you be contacted? Some people don't want you contacting them after you actually have your workshop. Do you have any products you're going to pitch? Are there going to be upsells? Are you going to share events with them? So that's a recap of what my teach method is. It's the planning process, and it's what I will definitely be going through with you all during this workshop boot camp. So here we are moving into today's content piece, which is making the sale and making your workshop stick. So just remember, you're a star. And when you have a workshop, you are actually the star of your show. It's you. It's your time to shine. So make sure that you are on point. That's why I'm showing all these lovely backgrounds. This is my green screen. So those are things you want to wow your audience, because you're the star of the show and you want your name to be a household name. It's just like Oprah. What do you think about when someone says, hey, I want to tell a story? What are some people's names that actually come up? And that's who you want to be in this space. The next thing you need to remember is to build authority first. Go ahead and build authority at the very beginning. So the way that I do this for myself during my workshops is I have my little glamour shot, headshot. My hair is not that long anymore. But I tell all the things that I do, and I also let people know where they can actually find me at. They can follow me, all these things. So I build authority then. And then the next thing I do in my workshop is I connect with my audience. You need to be someone that your audience can say, hey, I could see myself hanging out with her. She's so relatable. I can learn from her. So in teaching, we have one lady said, kids don't learn from people that they don't like. And it's the same thing with adults. If you're not relatable, people won't learn from you. Now, adults are a little bit different than children in the fact that they'll shut down, but adults will be like, well, I paid for this and I'm going to get whatever I need out of it. But there are some adults that'll say, hey, I can't relate with her, and then give you a bad review. So it's different in business, but you need to come off as relatable and not so far removed. I can give an example. Amber McHugh, I had been in her program for 2 years, and she is the most relatable person that I have seen in the business industry. Also, Zach Spuckler, very relatable, easy, can be your homeboy, all the things. Like, hey, Zach, and he doesn't get offended when you ask him questions. Some of the people that host these workshops and are gurus, they act really stuck up. And that's not what you want for your audience as a teacher, because when you are in front of an audience, you are not on stage at a business conference. A workshop is an intimate setting. A webinar is not. I had a friend ask me, what is the difference between a workshop and a webinar? A workshop is intimate. It's where people learn things and nuts and bolts. A webinar is lecturer. It's like, hey, I'm going to put this out to the masses, and you get what you get from it. But a workshop, you want that person to come away with the skills and knowledge and the new learning that you are actually giving, and you want to deliver on that promise. So back to this. You want to create your content. When you are creating your content, make sure that your content is using real pictures. And I know some of you all are like, why do I need to use real pictures? It makes you more relatable, and it makes what you're selling or about to pitch easier to pitch and sell to the audience, because they see your product or service in action. That's the same thing when I teach math. My students are always like, well, when am I going to use math? Well, here you go. Here's a real life example. That's what people want to see. So if you look here, actually I screenshot these from my workshop because I host the replays on Crowdcast. This is real. These are real people. Those are not some people some Photoshop. Please do not use Photoshop in your workshop presentations, because it comes off as not authentic, and people are already skeptical about purchasing things, because in this space, and a lot of you all can agree, that a lot of these people have been burned by coaches, people who have promised to help them, and a lot of times they have objections up front. That's why those testimonials and social media testimonials are important. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. It's just like Amazon. I have a portable air conditioner that I was going to buy. I overanalyze everything. That's just who I am. So it took me a long time, and I looked at like 10 portable air conditioners because it's hot and in Texas, and I need something to keep my light bill down. So this portable air conditioner that I settled on had 22,000 views. And guess what? It still had a 4.6 rating. So that is no different than you in your workshop when you're about to pitch. before you pitch your product or service to them, use some real life examples and make sure as you put your workshop content together that real life content is in right before the pitch, because so you can refer back to it. And make sure that your content and your examples are in context. Don't set them out or set them apart because it doesn't make sense. You want it to flow. Don't say, oh, this person, and make it like this whole presentation. You can do that during a webinar, but that is not what I've seen that sells during my workshops. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's when I have my real life examples as I'm talking about the results. Your results need to come before you pitch. And you might be saying, well, what does that mean, pitch? Meaning saying, hey, I am offering this. And then it makes it easy for you to actually pitch your product or service to the person, because then it becomes a conversation between you and your audience. So that's why you need to have authentic results and take pictures of you using. If you have a story to tell, make sure you have pictures, blast from the past. So when I pitch, and I'm going to pitch my workshop, the Profitable Workshop, I'm going to pitch that, but I'm going to tell my story because my story is relevant. I'm going to tell my story of Sonia Pelton Sam because I have helped people with live streaming and helped them to make money using workshops. So here are some examples of real life results. These are results that I have used. You can see the date. It is authentic. So you can see the dates on here. This was from 2018. Here's some more information. This is a heat map from when I was teaching the STAR 5th grade. And it shows my students' results. So that's what I mean when I say authentic results right before you pitch your product or service to your audience. So I'm going to wrap this up. If you have not signed up for my virtual workshop, it's in the comment section. Definitely go ahead and sign up for that. Monday is the last day. If I have a small group, we're going to roll with a small group and I'll redo it again. So make sure that you sign up and register and upgrade to VIP. You won't be disappointed. So I'll see you all tomorrow. And we'll talk more about VIP and how I can help you be more confident with hosting your virtual workshop and using technology. We'll talk about some of the tools that I'm going to introduce to you all during the virtual boot camp. So thank you for tuning in live. If you have any comments or questions, drop them in the comment section. I'll get back with you.